It's not very fast paced,
Nice.
but it looks great, and it looks like there's a lot to do.
Ooh, watch out.
Alright, so your goal right now, you have to take out 10 of these fighters.
Yeah, we got to take
Oh,
out
yeah,
10 of these bad boys.
Almost halfway there.
We're working on it.
Nice, good job.
I'm gonna get a little laser upgrade here. That's gonna help me out.
And it's really nice when you're not playing this, just getting to appreciate the background. Just sort of enjoying the scenery, and it's like, oh wait, sorry, there's people
Yeah,
fighting.
we talked about, you know, well,
kind
I've
of
got, you know,
relaxing and seeing what's out
Peppy,
there.
Slippy, and Falco. They're doing a little work on those 10 fighters too. I'm gonna bust out a few moves here.
Ooh, yeah.
You go, again, I'm using 2 sticks to fly, which it might sound, yeah, you use 2 sticks, but you got to remember that original Star Fox, you had 1 control
Right.
stick, and being able to use 2, I'm able to do a lot of, you know, I'm just able to do a lot of really cool fly moves, but also, like I said, flick the sticks to do,
Whoa!
you know, nice somersault there. Of course.
I could never get that to
I
work
do a
on
double
Star
tap.
Fox 64 to save my life.
Do a
Yeah.
barrel. Let's get back to work.
That means
on
you
these
never had the
fighters
true
here.
experience.
Also do like a U-turn.
Oh, yeah.
You can boost, you can brake. So you're using all these different maneuvers to try to...
Yeah, I'm using my right stick here to boost. You can see my boost meter at the bottom of the screen using up. Go ahead and,
Oh, come on, Morgan, you only got 2 more to go.
all right. Let me fire
So
up a charge
close.
shot here.
Nice.
I know I got to take these enemies down, but I want to show off. We're kicking the tires here on the R-Wing for everybody. Or, I don't know, kicking the tires. I don't know if that works. Maybe we're, I don't know what we're doing. I guess if Moyu has tires, it probably lands at some point.
Ooh.
All right.
Is that an
I'm really
enemy?
excited to show off the transformation here, so I
Yeah.
need to hit the ground.
All right, I got these containers opening up, and yeah, I think you can see I'm flying above these guys using my gamepad to target their weak points, but I'm feeling a little frisky, so I'm going to go ahead and tap. This is a big moment here. I don't want to give it away, but here we go. Tap the A button.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa!
What's
Walker
cool about the
mode.
walker is you can... It changes your kind of maneuverability options. You can stand
It does.
still, whereas in the
It is like I
R-Wing,
can
you're
just
not able
stand
to.
here. Suddenly I'm not flying around. This guy's coming right toward me. I've also got a hover. I'm using the gamepad. Look down.
Nice.
That guy's not prepared for me to walk.
Can we show its little strafing move as well? Because I think that just looks
Yeah,
really
you can see
cool.
I've got
Awesome.
And of course, like any good Star Fox vehicle, you can always do a barrel roll, even if you're in the
Uh-oh.
walker.
So you got to hit those red nubbins on the top of them.
Yeah, let me chase those guys down.
And one thing I think is really fun about the transformation is not just a different way to come at enemies and come at problems, but there's actually some stuff hidden around in these stages that you're not going to be able to find unless you shift into different transformations.
Thanks,
Because there's
Slippy.
going to be some spots that are a little too narrow for your R-Wing to fit, and some other spots
I'm
where
gonna
it's,
tap A. I'm gonna
it's just
bust
a tight
back into
fit.
my
You've got to
R-Wing.
know which vehicle you need to go through to get through
Just
there.
got a hot tip from Peppy that there's more coming from the shoreline. I'm gonna fly above these guys. Get back
You
into
see
my.
he's shooting
Nice.
straight down at those guys, which is something you weren't able to do in past Star Fox
Yeah.
games. But now with the gamepad, you can basically look straight down and kind of like be a bomber, do a bombing run sort of thing.
And it's a little easier to make sure you're not going to run into something when you look at the upper screen and you're like, okay, I can tell I'm not going to run into a building. Then focus on whatever's below you.
There's another one there. I just spotted it using target view. Whoop, watch out.
Oh, I feel like it's a little too
Oh,
peaceful
there
right
it
now.
Ooh.
I don't trust it.
There's one there below me there. I'm using target view to lock onto him. And when I say lock on, I'm meaning lock on visually. I still have to actually do the work and aim for him. Whoa, buddy.
Nice.
Get off that tower. That's our tower.
Cool.
Good job.
Always good advice from Peppy.
Yeah, overall, this
He always
whole
comes through.
Nintendo E3 has been a good
Flippy, not so
mix
much.
of like, you know, we got a lot of confirmation for Wii U stuff that we already knew about, and a bunch of new stuff for 3DS that we had no idea was coming.
It's just like,
Yep. We even got some release dates.
That's always good.
I'm a little disappointed with they didn't mention Fatal Frame at all, but there's still plenty of time for that.
Okay.
Phase 2 complete.
Kind of looks like a little dinosaur running around in that mode.
Yep.
So these, I don't know if at home you guys can hear the characters talking or not. But,
What the hell?
really cool
What?
feature of The gamepad. They're
we-
doing this 3D audio thing.
Yeah,
so
really, really cool.
So it's the weirdest thing. It feels like the characters are talking in like whispering
Yeah, kind
into
of
your
like
ear
they're
like
right
a
there.
headset.
Yeah, they've got it so when you're playing. When
It
you're
looks like a
playing
giant
the
flower.
characters talking to you are coming out of the gamepad speakers, and it's so cool. The sound design in this
Like,
game is really, really, really cool.
The flower on top of
And,
Bile
yeah, it really
Plume's
does feel
head.
like there's
No
a
one
media
told me there would be
company.
spaceships in Star
I got
Fox.
a problem here, actually. I was talking about sound, and meanwhile, the Androsa dropped down. This is enemy. This thing is crazy. This is a weaponized flying fortress, I believe it was called. You can see that now that I'm in this boss battle, the TV screen has dropped into even more of a cinematic view, and I'm really like using the gamepad now to target.
Ooh.
This is one point I think is really interesting here, because there's that little tunnel you can see over on the left-hand side, and now you have a couple of different options with this boss. If you want to, you can stay up here, focus on it from the air, but if you're a smooth flyer, you can actually sneak in there, and there's some other stuff to do actually inside this boss.
Huh.
Right.
Really?
You know, Star
Whoa,
Fox
buddy.
fans know there are multiple ways to complete missions in Star Fox games. You can have a mission complete or a mission and that depends on how, you know, what sort of things you do during the mission.
Gotta sneak inside it.
I think that
This is another
laser
spot
out.
where
Whoa.
it's really
Oh,
handy
get
that
out
you
of
can
there.
do some stuff as well.
I almost
Ooh,
fell on him.
watch out.
Crash. Careful
I
there.
got these lasers. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak behind this guy, and I'm gonna drop in on him.
Oh, nice.
Oh, didn't see me coming, did you?
Nice.
I'm gonna ride that down.
Get out of
Yeah.
there.
I'm just gonna ride it. I'm feeling a little action movie style.
The life gauge just says
Nice.
boss.
Yeah.
Lasers left. Ooh.
Boom.
Wow.
Well
I don't know
played,
if he's
Morgan.
below that chunk that.
Nope. And he's blasting off again.
What are you gonna do?
It's always good doing General Pepper proud. He's just, you know, you really want to. He's somebody you really want to fight for.
Nice.
It's so
Good
good
job,
being
Morgan.
back in the
Ship
cockpit.
intact.
It's so good being back. I'm so excited. Like, it's so good to have. You know, we had, like we said, we talked about Star Fox 3. That was a remake of the original, but this is the brand new Star Fox game. It feels so good, though. It's like everything I love about the original. I don't really want to give the controller up, but I think Eric's gonna.
Oh, you know, take a
Not sure we
shot.
want to
Fight,
on
fight
camera.
for
We'll get
it.
in trouble for that.
Yeah.
Step
And in
into
case
the-
you're watching at home and you actually are going to be coming to E3, that Corneria mission is one of the ones we have playable here on the show floor. Yeah, it's.
Oh. I don't know if you saw behind us, we've actually got these killer cockpit setups. There's 4 of them, and they actually have like a really immersive speaker system, and it's very much like
It's-
sitting in an
yeah.
R-Wing. I'm hoping I can get in line and
Oh,
actually
it's-
do
It's
this at
very
some
cool.
point.
You should build that.
Man,
All right.
I'm still. I don't really. I'm feeling like that was fun. I mean, we're back at E3. You know, we're here getting to play games. Like this is so cool. I just it's so fun just testing this thing out.
Showing it to the world after so long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard following the direct because I'm still so distracted by like Muppet people.
I
Just,
know.
yeah, I have to focus up and work.
So Eric's taking us into Area 3 here.
So I really love using the cockpit view, and I think it's going to come down to personal preference too. Sometimes, some players are going to, you know, like using the TV more, some the cockpit view. But for me, I think the cockpit view gives me more options. I love options.
Yeah, I found this, especially this mission where it's such an open dogfight. It was really useful to me to be able to look around because every once in a while it's like I know my target's there. It's maybe right behind me, and I need to really look around before I decide what kind of maneuver I want to pull or what direction I want to go.
Looks like the
Yeah,
charge
Eric, I
shots
know
home
you're
in.
focused on
Yeah.
taking these guys down, but if you could just kind of look at that, I think we can see sort of. Just by
Were there
looking
missiles
around,
too,
like,
or is
this
it just a
lot
charge
of-
shot?
that's what I'm saying.
I think there were
It's
smart
like a
bombs.
Scale.
Okay.
I think that as we see more of this
Oh,
game,
he's right behind me.
But you only get like so
Not
many
today.
during a mission.
Nice.
you know, we've had a chance to play this back in the treehouse a little bit. Oh, sorry, I don't want to spoil Pigma's big entrance here.
Pigma.
Gotta love Pigma.
Pigma.
That's one of the beautiful things about this this series is like it's sci-fi, but it's so silly at the same time. It doesn't take itself too seriously with, you know, you're
Are
a
you
bunch
making
of
fun of Pigma? You telling?
dude, you're a bunch of animals in
It's
space. So
But I think, this is also it's that combination of those Star Fox elements that I think are so familiar and feel so good, but this total new feel. Like you just look at the
Oh.
character art when those
Ow.
characters are popping up.
I love it.
Oh, I love it.
So I can use the target view with the L here, and then what I can do is I'll see where he is exactly. So I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Oh,
Whoa!
you don't mind right now. I got you, buddy.
Awesome.
He wasn't expecting that.
I got you, big man. I love these little duels too. So before I was shooting all of these enemies, and now I'm just dueling with this guy. All right, where is he?
I think he's behind you.
Hit the brakes.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I got you now, buddy. Maybe not.
Nice.
Where are you?
Why did that go the other way?
You're probably locked onto another target.
Right,
I
not
got
bad.
him.
Very cool. Right.
Oh jeez.
Oh, nice.
That hurt a little bit.
Feels
Alright, now
so
I'm
good
gonna
when you land
boost.
those charge shots.
God, he's still got so much health.
Oh.
I know I'm supposed to be watching Eric like fight,
Yeah.
but I just keep looking back at the stuff in the background. Love it.
Can't blame him. That's a very nice background.
Yeah.
Where you at? Where you at?
Oh, he's down to half.
Oh.
All right, boost in.
Wait, where'd he go?
And this is another. This mission is also playable on the show floor, so it sort of works out your Star Fox skills in a different way.
So, gotta dodge. No, wrong button. That's not what I was. Buddy, where you at, buddy?
Man, it's tenacious.
Very nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, I got him.
Alright, well, I have to get going.
That was
Okay.
an intense,
You know, this was fun.
big fight, I guess.
Overall, it wasn't as impressive as their last year's E3, but still,
Yeah, they pulled out all the stops
Something where
last
it was
year.
another
yeah,
day,
still
but-
real. I mean,
But still, this was really good.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting puppets.
yeah, no, definitely wasn't expecting a Muppet Show thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, awesome, and I can't wait for some of this stuff
Alright.
to come out. Like, they showed off stuff I knew I wanted and didn't know I wanted, and that's ultimately what these things should be doing.
I guess back up.
And they get me excited for Nintendo.
I
Yep.
think so.
And so if anybody watching wants to
And
hear
Bill, of course. Hi, Bill.
reaction commentary to the Microsoft or Sony conferences, that's on my channel, Epic Ghost Punch, all one
How did we
word.
do? It's very.
See ya.
Okay.
これからね、開発者がもっ
Well,
とすごい
see you later.
Bye!
I think our
Don't forget your stool.
Taking all my crap with me!
Oh, okay. But at least we didn't break the R-wing though.
けど、
Bye!
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.
I just have to ask really quickly. We
Well,
have a minute.
it's just gonna
Is
be
there
me
a favorite-
from
there's
now
so many of
on
those classic characters coming
on
back. Do you have a
this
favorite
bit.
of the besides Fox?
これ
We saw Pigma,
この
we
シ
saw
リーズの
Pigma.
中のキャラクターのなんか一番好きなのは
今日ね、デジタルイベントにスリッピーが出なかったのが残念なんですけど、実は今年スリッピーはね、他にもいろいろ活躍するので期待してください。
I'll have to say I found it very regrettable that Slippy wasn't able to play a role in the digital event because I personally like Slippy and he's going to have a big role this year. So
That's awesome. I think we all love Slippy too, and we'll just do our best to show Slippy off here on Nintendo Treehouse Live.
あれ、お話しするん
Hopefully,
ですか
Slippy won't get in the
yeah, I guess I
way.
said I had one more thing to share about Star Fox.
ね。
Who knows? Slippy might be
実は
very
ね
useful in
この
this
開
game.
発ね、長年一緒にゲームを作ってきた、日本のゲーム開発の人たちの中から一緒に協力してくれてる会社があるんですよ。
So there's a developer that we've worked with in Japan for quite a while, and they've been making games for a very long time. And it's Platinum Games,
Yes.
and we're working with them together on Star Fox.
Wonderful 102. Bayonetta 3. Something new? What could it be?
And I think later this afternoon that we are going to be doing another presentation on Star Fox Zero here on Nintendo Treehouse Live, and that is going to be together with Mr. Hayashi, the Nintendo director, as well as a member from Platinum Games.
Yes, that's
That's
it's-
awesome.
I'm
Nice.
so glad we can finally talk about that collaboration. I think that we have a lot of Platinum game fans out there, and like their flair for sort of the action gameplay combined with Star Fox vision that you guys bring. I think it's a really
Oh,
good
just
team.
got a mic, moving mic.
そうですね。 プラチナのファンのたくさんいますし、そうですね、任天堂とプラチナの、アクションゲームのコンビネーションがすごい
面白いです。
And Flare.
It's going to be really fun.
Awesome. I think especially looking at like Bayonetta 2, which we showed off here last year and got to show a lot of folks the really amazing sort of like surrounding battles and how well the backgrounds were worked in. And I think that's a lot of what you can see here as well with Star Fox Zero, where it's really intense when you actually get in there and you start playing, and it's just like there's so much going on around you.
でまあそうですね、去年の任天堂ツリーハウスライブでベヨネット2の紹介もして、でソフトもああいうアクション性が強くて、で背景との関係と、そのアクションのまつわりがすごい渋くて面白かったです。
そうですね。ちょっとまだ内緒にしておくつもりだったんですけども、ベヨネッタ2の
No idea what they're saying.
So I guess maybe it's still a little bit of a secret, but on Star Fox, we are working together with the director of Bayonetta 2.
Whoa.
It's going to be so good to
That's
see
awesome.
them back up.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a real treat. We talked about we're going to have Mr. Hayashi and Mr. Hashimoto later to play, and it is a pleasure watching them play the game. I think that it's going to be very fun for viewers to watch and be inspired. And I think just by hearing them play and talk about the game, you can sort of feel the passion and the teamwork, and I think that it's something the viewers should look forward to later today.
でまあそうですね、林さんと橋本さんがお互いでプレイしながら話し合うっていうのは結構ユーザーたちがビューアーたちは結構面白がっていただけると思います。
この後何分後かわかんないですけどやりますので、皆さんもうちょっと我慢してみてくださいね。
So yeah, that segment will be coming up a little bit later today. I'm not sure when, but people can look forward to that.
I feel like our performance with the R-Wing is going to be a little overshadowed. We have the professionals up here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming up and sharing this news with us. I'm very excited to see more coming out from them. And I'm hoping you have a chance to try out one of these demo stations behind us as well with the cockpit setup, because I'd love to hear what you think of that later as well.
はい、すごいね。
そうですね。
機材で今日遊んでもらうので、しかもね、今度のゲームオーディオにね、すごく工夫を凝らしてるんですけど、今日それを強調してコックピットではガンガンとここで声を聞きながら、仲間の声を聞きながらプレイできます。
So yeah, it's really fun the way that they've set it up and being able to sit in the cockpit and play. But the other thing that we've done is that because the audio is so important in this game, and the way that you get the sound coming out of the gamepad, and so we've designed the cockpit in a way that emphasizes that for people here on the show floor.
Yeah, I think people are going to get a really good kick out of it. We obviously mentioned the sound and the fact that the player voices are going to come out of the gamepad in this really cool way. But I think Platinum 2 and
Platinum 2?
the sound design in the game is
Sequel
just
to
great.
Platinum
And,
Games.
You can tell a lot of focus has been put into the gameplay, the visuals, and the sound. And I think that gamers are going to really appreciate that.
ゲームでしか使えないサウンドのアイデアをいつも求めてるし、今度はちょっと新しいシステムを導入したので、ぜひとも期待してください。
Yeah, we're always looking for ways to use sound that are unique to video games and that can only be done in video games. And so this time we've introduced sort of a new technology that's going to allow us to do some fun things with the sound coming out of the gamepad.
Yeah, it's so cool. And obviously it's something we can't show viewers at home how it's going to come out of the gamepad into their ears, but it's one of those surprises that even if when they get the game in their hands, it's going to be just that extra little cherry on top of the experience.
Yeah, it's really trippy when you actually hear it, and the first time you hold the gamepad and it's doing that, and you're hearing the little sounds, it's like, I don't
kind of looking
know how
behind
it
you.
そうです
works,
ね、
but
初
it's
めて
really
体験する
cool.
と結構ね、驚きます。
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, you're. Where's that coming from?
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. This is very exciting news, and I think people are going to be excited to see some more gameplay. I think we're just about out of time here for this section, but I imagine you want to get out there on the floor and see everything now that it's unwrapped too, because
Yeah.
we had covers over pretty much all of our booth up until a couple minutes ago, and now we can actually see the graphics, see everything that's here. So
Yeah,
maybe you can sneak and try some stuff out before the crowd gets in here and it gets kind of crazy.
そうですね、時間がもうなくなってます
It's gonna
け
get
ども、
very crazy,
ブ
I
ース
can
の
just
セッティン
tell.
グは結構ね、全部カバーされてて、多分宮本さんがこれからもうすべての設置を確かめたいんじゃないですか。
そうですね。本当にスターフォックスゼロもね、すごい。青いも飛んでますしね、かっこよくできました。
Yeah, we've done a nice job with the Star Fox setup. We've got an R-wing that's kind of floating or flying through the booth there. It looks great. It's a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
I wasn't sure if you're going to take
Well, I'm
that
pan
home
over
with
to
you and
it.
have that hanging in your office after we're done, because it
僕
feels
の
like it's a home.
僕の
It's
アーウィング
pretty
を
awesome.
日本に持って帰ってオフィスにくさばるんですよ。
I'm sure it'll fit on the plane. It's carrying
Maybe.
on, just like
Bring it.
No, you could fly it yourself.
I don't think it's metal. It shouldn't sit on